Hey there, friends. Welcome back to another session of Shadow of the Colossus. We're playing the remastered version here. It's my first playthrough. So beautiful. The environments are so amazing. All these like bright greens. So cool. Hey there, 3D Code Warrior. What's up, buddy? Hey, first Chatter of the Day award. It goes to you. How's it going? I took off a couple days from streaming just to like catch up on like IRL. But I'm back. I had enough of that reality bullshit. I couldn't wait to get back to this story though, for real, because the Shadow of the Colossus so far, it's been a really beautiful story, really interesting. We're finally getting somewhere after defeating like 5 bosses, and they each kicked my ass. So we're basically on the quest for some sort of like spiritual, it's like a spirit quest, a spirit journey, trying to like bring our friend back to life. So oh, we get to hear about our next foe. The land where trees nary grow. It sleeps on a dry lake bed. Alright. A rude awakening in a dry lake bed. Sounds terrible. Cool. Well, like last time we left off the other day, I had finally started to feel like I was getting the hang of this game. It took me for a while to like understand like the map. I'll show you the map real quick. So like the clouds disappear as you progress, and at first I was just like exploring and just like wandering around. And then I started to like wonder, I was like, how long is it going to take me to actually get through the story of the game if I don't pay attention to the sequence of events and stuff? But I mean, we can like hop down from there, no problem, and then the horse will come and meet us. See how cute? You could ride the horse if you want, you don't even have to. And then you press R1 to direct your laser beam. Because no matter what area you live in, there's like total laser beam action happening. even during this era, but I don't think this is just an era. I think this is a whole another world. Yeah, I haven't really read up on all the background of the story just yet because I wanted to play it before spoiling it for myself. And I did play The Last Guardian a couple of times, and that's when I got really excited about playing this because I found out it was the game that came out, you know, by the same developers before The Last Guardian! Whoa! Let me off! Let me off of the horse. You know what, I don't know why, like, I guess at different points in my life I've really enjoyed sad stories. I'm definitely not always in the mood to have a sad story, but sometimes it's like, you know, especially if there's a beautiful and or like good ending, which I feel like are more rare. If there's a good ending, you know, then I hope there's a good ending in this. I don't know if there is, so don't tell me. I'm sure no one here would tell me the ending, but don't even tell me if it's gonna be a good or bad ending, because I don't even know. I'm scared. I don't want to know. I don't want it to be a bad ending. I want it to I want him to be able to bring back his friend. Oh my god, look at how awesome. Screenshot. You can ride an eagle? No way. You have to jump from the horse? No way. Well, I'll definitely give that a whirl if ever I see that type of opportunity. Thanks, friend. There's so many creatures, like, on the map. So who knows where that opportunity could possibly be. But I'll definitely keep my eye open for it now that I know about it. Thanks. This looks so awesome, but what we need is a dry riverbed. Not a wet one with, like, shit ton of water like that. Alright, horse friend. Giddy up.
Abro.
Giddy up.
Abro. Abro.
Come here, friend.
Abro.
Chop, chop. Hey, it's Mocap. What's up, friend? Sorry, I didn't mean to, like, holler into the mic. I was, like, intentionally putting it right in front of my mouth so I wouldn't have to, like, talk loudly today.
Abro.
I'll try not to have any... I'll try not to shout at my horse too much. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Alright, dude. Kitty! Come here, girl! Alice! Alice, girl! She always, like, does this thing where, as soon as I start streaming, she'll want attention. Like, I gave her food and, like, fresh water, and then, like, I'll change her litter box and everything. I'll make sure that it's all perfect and ready. So I can, like, stream for a few hours and not have to, like, cater to the kitty. But then, and I played with her. I, like, threw the mouse across, the fake mouse. I don't think I could hop onto that bird. I don't think it's physically possible. Even in this world. Yay, Mocap! How's the 3D stuff coming along for you, dude? I would like to report that I am making progress bit by bit, but, you know, just like everyone else, you know, I gotta, like, pay rent or whatever. Monthly, obligations, so making progress as often as possible, and, I would like to do some more development streams. I have a really hard time riding my horse straight. My horse, I try to ride it straight but not narrow. Yay, well thank you so much for stopping by my stream. That really means a lot to me. I haven't seen you in a while, but I'll never forget, like, how you were hanging around the same time that I was, like, learning 3D Max and stuff, so fond memories, you know? Can you hear me swallow, dudes? And or dudettes? I was just curious. If, like, hopefully you can't hear me literally swallowing when I take a little sip. Hey, thank you so much for the tip, friend. Those really do add up. I hope you like that kitty emote that I just got off of Giphy. I did not make that one myself, but I did make some new alerts recently. But they are interspersed randomly, so that was one of the cute ones I found off of Giphy before I made the newer alerts that came out more recently. Thanks, friend. I try to have good taste and or like all custom stuff, or at least altered stuff. Finally, I started to like use like templates a little bit, you know, and hopefully like I can continue to get better with my graphic design skills. But that's one of the things that I really enjoy doing, that I wish I had more time to do, and I wish it mattered more the more time I spent on it. I wish that it was like a direct payoff. It's more so like it almost doesn't even really matter what your design looks like as long as it's relatively decent. And if the content's good, then it doesn't really matter what the, you know, banner art is necessarily, stuff like that. But yeah, if anything hasn't really changed, of all the things that have changed, some things have not changed about my stream. That which is, I am still learning and using Unity all the time. I even used like Unity for my alerts that I made these cool alerts recently. And those, I learned how to do like a combination of After Effects and Unity. And the best piece of knowledge that I took out of last week, all of last week, actually I should put this in my next dev blog or whatever, devlog, is that the best knowledge I found out and like went through the process of dealing with was like creating like a transparent background video and using the WebM format and learning more about that, because I've been like using all these different other formats, but WebM video is like news to me as of recently. So trying to do like transparent video alerts for my stream. So I learned so much because I was like, anything I do in After Effects, I want to be able to learn how to do in Unity. And it sure takes a while to learn that type of thing. And as much as I would like to spend more time learning actual 3D modeling, like I would even more so rather learn more about Unity, technical art, overall skills, like how, like the one thing I can say a strong point about myself is that like the interface of Unity 3D, if anyone had a question about it, like I could tell you probably, you know, point you in the right direction. I may not be able to tell you like how to program anything in C#, but like my partner's really good at C# programming. So I just keep him nearby, and then if I have a question, I'll just like, you know, bribe him with, you know, dinner or something. I'll cook him something really nice, and then after you know, making sure I'm not like interrupting his like train of thought. You know what I mean? Have you guys like spent a lot of time? I'm sure you guys have spent a lot of time like being really focused on whether it's code, you know, for like developers, or if it's something else like art. You know, sometimes people get super intense on their art, whatever it is, like focused, and gotta just like let the artist do their thing. Same thing with programmers. You gotta like just let the programmer do their thing. But luckily, I'm a pretty artistic person, and I can keep myself busy. You know how some people, they might like get bored? I'm like the opposite. There's no way in hell I could ever get bored, because the instant I'm like noticing myself getting bored, I'll do something else. Because I don't have time to be bored, and like boredom, I feel like I can like feel it killing my soul the longer I sit in a state of boredom. So I learned to quickly get the hell out of that state. If ever I notice being bored, or like in a scenario that I am totally not into, I'll try to get the hell out of that situation like this. I try to be not so impulsive, but you know what? That, I think right there kind of, that taught me something about myself. Anyway, I'll have to listen to more of my past broadcasts and see if I can, when I have the microphone right here, if you guys can literally hear me swallowing and stuff like that. I hope not. Some people probably hope so, but not me. I'm just like, sometimes I do hear myself when I record my voice acting lines for things, and I'll be like, oh my god, I have to like turn down the volume on all these like lip smacking sounds. I'm not into that. But nothing against those who are. I just personally have these like physical responses to things that I can't control. I'll try not to swallow anywhere near the microphone, but it's those little things that you don't really think about until later, and you hear them and you're like, oh my god, is that really the noises I've been making and stuff? Holy shit. Alright. I wish that there was a manual save, but at the same time, no, I don't, because recently I had this experience where I accidentally saved over my Last of Us game, my second playthrough. Not once, but twice, so I'm a little bit, what's it called, traumatized from losing my shit. No, just kidding. Losing my progress. I know, friends. Okay, let's just do this. We've recapped. We're back after a 2-day break. You know, I really do want to learn all about these monsters, but... And this environment, I really like the environment. Honestly, I wish I had God mode in this game, too. I wish that, like, God mode let me have, like, the most, like, fluid transitions and, like, flying through the air. And I don't want to fucking stumble. Dude, I already know I'm clumsy asshole in real life. Maybe one day I can make a game where, like, clumsy people like me can feel all graceful and shit. Somehow. I don't even know how that would... I don't know how I would create that experience for myself or others, but maybe a VR game where you can learn how to, like, I don't know, do certain movements or something. Yeah, you know what? I don't know if, like, if you have, like, horseback riding experience in real life, like, how well... I imagine, because I don't have any really, like, horseback riding experience except for, like, 1 time or 2 times, like, in my life, so, I always wish that I had more horse time because I think horses are so beautiful and amazing, so it's nice to be able to play this game where I get to ride a horse and experience what it's like to have a horse companion who is smarter than me and can foresee. Alright, we're on the right track though. I just need to get back to where we were. Hey there, what's up with that hose? Thank you so much for thinking of me for that host. Full tour, thank you, friend. Welcome. I just like try not to like, grow up and become a bitter old bitch, but like every day that passes I realize that life isn't like all farts and rainbows like how I wished. Wait, sometimes I guess life is really all farts and rainbows. How do you guys like stay like motivated like in life? How do you like, even if like you're having a good, like even if like everything in your life is good, yet you still like might, you know, for those of you who might like struggle with depression or anything like that, like how do you get over it? Like for me, I try to like exercise as much as I can, but I still feel like a lot of the time that my emotions are more powerful than my common sense. FML. JK, not recently. I've been having a great day today and recently for sure. But for those days when you're exhausted or you're like overwhelmed or you might feel depressed or something, how do you like get through it? Like how do you feel better about the day and like get through it till the next day and stuff? Hi America, hi friend. America is VIP in this channel. I don't know why. America just like found us and then like stuck, you know, and like just people like America that make all the difference in your life. And Full Tour, you were so kind to host. Thank you, friend. I'm hopefully taking screenshots because I turned off like the overlay notifications. Hey there, Krim. Hey, friend. Thank you so much for the host. Hi. Cute little raccoon, friend. Oh, man. Where's that dry riverbed or whatever it is? Man, I had just gotten some more VIP slots the other day. I should get in there and I think it's like not too far off before I get 10 more VIP slots. And it's like the coolest thing I can get excited about because as a lot of you probably know, as a Twitch affiliate, you only get 3 slots for incentivizing subscriptions for Twitch. And as much as I like to support stuff like Patreon and Streamlabs or however else people can donate, I really do like supporting the platform Twitch. And if like the forces that be out there ever listen, I would love to have some more some more subscriber badge spots, because the VIP badges are cool, and I'll use every last one of those as well. But it would be really cool to have more emote options to give people, because I love making emotes and I want to make a whole set, and I'm so jealous of the partners who get to make more emotes for their viewers, you know, as a thank you for all the subscriptions that they go like tossing like subscription money at you. So I would love to be able to offer more emotes for my viewers. But I try to offer as many as I can. You guys, I made a new butt emote recently. That one right there, butts. And then, but I had to put it on Franker faces because I ran out of slots. And then you want to see my other one that I'm most proud of? I like this one a lot, the top D. And then honestly, Graham Weldon's are my other favorite ones. I don't even think he's in here just yet today, but I can show you because I subscribed to Graham Weldon's channel so that I could use the emotes that I made for his channel. And this was my favorite one, the kitty with the shark costume and then the cat that sat on the pizza right there. Look at how beautiful, friends. Look at, I can like take my hand off the control and like just talk to chat for a minute. And the horse is so smart. Ah, you know what? I needed to take a stretch anyway, now that I think about it. Look at the horse being so smart and beautiful. And that fog and the green grass. That's exactly what brought me here in the first place. Look at how cool. Oh, thanks, Krim. I tried to get on earlier, but I'll be honest, like I do have an issue with like I don't want to say insomnia, but like it's like my first full year and a half being in Washington. It's my first like second full winter in Washington, and so it's like mostly been cold and dreary, which I always like romanticized, and I was always like, I love all the music that came out of Seattle. Like, I just want to live in Washington one day. I had, like, visited the Pacific Northwest, like, when I was a teenager, like, 18 and 19. I visited Portland and Seattle and, like, Vashon Island. I thought those areas were so cool. And the people were so interesting and not so, shoot me now, friends, but, like, facetious. Like, I felt like, is that the right word? Hey Google, what does the word facetious mean? You guys got that? All right. So I was born and raised in like Southern California, so I'll be facetious when I say that. Wait, never mind. I don't even know what I don't want to missay. I don't even want to think about that type of grammar. I'm usually pretty good at grammar, but not right now. I'm tired. I was gonna say something about how there's a lot of like stereotypes about people that move from like Southern California even to like Northern California. But I mean, I was like living in like all different parts of California, which is a pretty big ass state. So I lived in like San Luis Obispo, San Francisco, Humboldt area, and then like I moved to Washington like a year and a half ago, and it's been really beautiful, and I do think it's just as beautiful as I always have. But I'll be honest, that it's like kind of like affected my mental state. I would say mainly just like the lack of vitamin D and sunshine. I can definitely notice it kind of like taking a toll. So I'm really glad that spring is back on its way. All right, hold on. Where were we? We're looking for the one that's like underground. I wish that it didn't always. It's in like a dry riverbed or some shit. It'll like show you kind of like the direction, but not the entire way necessarily. Thanks for understanding, friends. I took off a couple days from streaming, but I was streaming like lately. I've been streaming almost every day because I had nothing better to do in the winter. It's like so cold. Everything that I've been doing in life, like learning 3D modeling and trying to learn game development and everything, it's all stuff I can do while streaming. And meanwhile, I've been trying to catch up on all these games that I haven't like been able to play yet because I didn't never have the time, you know, or like, you know, enough always like, you know, struggling to pay rent or like stressing out about like roommates or things like that. You know, now I don't have roommates and I don't have to stress out about rent. Finally got like internet that doesn't fuck me in the butt every time I want to try to stream. Oh god. Alright, one thing I've been meaning to do is put a disclaimer on my description somewhere about how like I marked my stream mature because heads up, I forgot to warn you already, is it like I might make adult humor jokes on my channel. And I'm also sensitive, so like if other people make a joke I don't like, I might get weird about it and like time you out with no warning. But I'm not like a professional like health expert or anything like that, and I am also like a kind of a socially awkward person in general. Not nearly as bad as I was when I was like in first grade, when I used to like do anything in my willpower to keep from having to like read out loud or go up in front of the class or anything like that. When I was a little kid, I was like so shy. I'm not nearly that bad anymore, but you know, there's still I don't want to misuse the word triggers or anything like that, but I'll just say that I'm a sensitive person who has definitely had my own, you know, experience in the realm of being a weird person in general. I always beat you up. I know the solid internet, it like fixed so many of my problems that I was always whining and complaining about. Now it's like I got all these other things I can look forward to improving since I got finally internet that will usually not fuck me in the butt without lube or take me to dinner first or telling me that they love me or anything. Comcast is just like, bend over, bitch. We have Xfinity, you know, Comcast, and we're like right out of the region for the fiber optic or whatever the fuck it's called. You know, I feel like a part of myself that people, my friends here on Twitch, don't really know about me. I don't know why other people mark their streams mature, but I definitely mark mine mature because I'll make mature jokes and humor, and in general I'm okay with that. So as long as it doesn't like cross a boundary with me, and you'll know if it does because I'll tell you. Like, it's good to have boundaries, like healthy boundaries, and I think especially like the more famous you get, like I don't really have that much experience with being famous yet necessarily on social media, but a mild experience of, you know, what am I trying to say? I get enough like direct messages every day to make me feel a little bit overwhelmed at times, so like it might kind of bring out in me like my natural anxiety type of thing. So if I ever don't respond right away, then don't take it personal, and I just like I'm glad to be back after like a two days off from streaming. I'm back here feeding my addiction. Here's Soma Pills. Hi, friend. Hey, it's 11:11. I got all these nifty commands, friends. This is my friend Soma, and he hosted a cool event earlier this evening in the area. God damn it, I always forget that is not the command for Soma Pills. I gotta type in Soma Pills. We're gonna talk more about this game in depth later after I'm done flapping my lip about other things. Anyway, there's a shout out to Soma Pills, who's a host of a local meetup. Everyone here who's like been to my chat like regularly, they probably have heard me a million times already talking about the winters in Washington and how cold and dark it's been. I would say it's not been miserable. It's been beautiful and amazing. I just get like tired, and then I'll get like a little bit overwhelmed sometimes, like if I take on too many projects. But that's only my own. That's my own budgeting of my own time. I gotta keep mind of. I don't have to like blame. You know, no one else is at fault of that. I'm always the one in charge of my calendar. Which, by the way, if you guys are the type of people that like to click on buttons, like in my description, the little schedule button, it's got a link to a calendar. I don't think anyone's ever clicked on it before because I just updated it the other day. Both my calendar and my button to link to my calendar. And that has like my fucking stream schedule, which will maybe one day be a little bit more predictable. But at least what we can do is update the calendar as I know more, like probably week by week. That's been the plan. I just haven't like really had enough free time to spend towards my hobby of like hobbyist career of streaming. Also, I got my perler right here. I don't know if someone feels still here, but the perler. Soma Pills made this right here. It's so cute. Look at that. How fucking cute is that? I need something that's a little bit more easy access because it's really hard for me to like fumble with when I'm just trying to like put it on, and I'm so afraid of losing it because one time I had a badass lapel that's like probably never gonna be able to get one of those again that my friend made, you know, for their company or whatever, and I was like so bummed out that I had lost it. I don't even want to admit whose it was because it was so special. I don't want them to find out that I lost it on the fucking dance floor. But you know what I did not lose is my little wallet and my fanny pack. But I did lose one of my lapels that was like pinned into the cool ass fanny pack. I don't even know if that is interesting to anyone here to know. But if you have something like a lapel or a pin, I want to be careful with it because if you're like me, chances are you could 50% chance just lose it the next day, no problem. When I was like in my 20s and like especially like around like age 25, and I had a car, I had jobs, I had money, I would go to the bars and like I would just have iPhones. That was when I had like my favorite fucking smartphones in my life. With my new car, I was making payments on my car. I was all like responsible and stuff. And like I remember at least twice losing my phone entirely, my entire phone. Losing it or breaking it like once or twice. One time I fucking bent over and dropped my phone out of my back pocket directly into the toilet. And I probably tried to like block it from my memory, but a part of me is pretty sure that I did that not once but twice. Dumped my phone into the toilet. Please God or Satan or Jehovah or anyone else here in chat have any similar experiences where you fucked up your phone or something else important to you? Don't tell me I'm all alone about that. Don't tell me I'm the only one that does shit like that. Luckily not recently though, because I'm finally so old. I'm finally on top of my shit for the most part. Hey friend, I haven't dropped a phone or broken a phone in so long. And hey America, guess what friend? Guess how old I am? I'll just edit this out in the past broadcast for later. I'll just edit this part out and I'll tell you how old I am if you want to guess. I promise not to get offended. You slammed your phone between your car door? Oh, that reminds me of another good one. Slamming my fingers in the door a couple times. Getting my fingers rolled up in the window by my mom by accident when I was a kid. And the door slammed with my fingers and stuff. Luckily, I never broke any fingers. I don't know how when that happened, but... Thanks, friend. You're right, Emerga. I'll let you know when I'm 40-something, but for now, you know, I feel like that's good enough, right? As far as I'm concerned, I'm between 27 and 32 forever. Any age before that, I was totally off my rockers, so be glad I've dialed it back since then. Be glad we met now, friends, because I wasn't streaming when I was like 22. I was too busy being passed out in a bush somewhere. Just kidding. Only once or twice. Aw, thanks, Crim. Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, I'm not 40 yet, but, you know, I'll let you know when I am, then I'll be honest enough. Sometimes I lie and I say I'm like 10 years younger than I am. I feel like after you're 30, you can say whatever the hell you want to say about how old you are. Because it's like an inconsequential fact about your personality, or about your existence. I don't know. As long as you're not lying and deceiving people in like a million ways to like manipulate them, I think it's okay to not disclose how old you are. It's like, I feel like up to the person, whether they're in the mood. Even if we never find the next destination, I don't even care. I just want to like run around here and just like fuck with my horse and like get on the horse, get off the horse. Like, I don't want to have to like stress about it. I like that like I can run just as fast, if not faster than the horse, so. Wouldn't it be cool to make little 3D prints, like little mascots for the channel? It would be pretty fun to come up with like a little design, something that's like itty bitty that would be cheap to print out. Some kind of like giveaway or slash like a thing I could make for little necklaces for my friends and my family. And my like 3 viewers that would buy it or whatever. We could make a little 3D model. It could be our little mascot for the channel. Oh yeah, no worries, friends. No one's ever under any obligation to continue talking. If you trail off and you wind up doing something else, like, I promise to never get offended about that, because I like to stop by people's channels all the time, but I'm really ADD, so I usually have like several things going on, and like even if I'm like cooking at the same time, which is usually when I'm watching streams, I'm usually like back and forth from like where I can like see and hear the stream and where I'm like cooking in the kitchen right there. And like even the fridge is really loud, so I can't always hear like conversation. So I just feel really bad if there's like really specific questions that I have to respond to that I missed. But there's always a good chance that if I visit your stream that I might be multitasking or whatever. So I apologize ahead of time if ever I miss a question or something like that. And I'll never judge you if you are busy. I know people got like kids and life, and so you can stop by, say hi, and disappear, and I won't take it offensively. I think we have to like go across that bridge. I'm not entirely sure where this like dry lake bed sea monster is, but I think it's under these clouds somewhere. We've got to go across this bridge. My favorite part about this game is like pretty much everything. So, short review, 10 out of 10. Love everything. I could get lost, and to me it would be the same thing as playing through the game, so there. Sometimes getting lost is the best part about a game because it's the only thing that ever happens once. Or twice, I guess. But, you know, like when you're lost and confused and then you finally figure your shit out, there's always going to be that time when you're like striving towards that epiphany or that point in life that you wanted to be at. Like in the next chapter, at this next monster, at the dry lake seabed monster. I've been to the Grand Canyon only just once, but I went to Yosemite once. That was really cool. I'm thinking of places that this environment reminds me of. Because there's almost no environments that I have personally been to in life that this makes me think of at all. Except for, perhaps, Grand Canyon, Yosemite, and I grew up not too far from, like, Joshua Tree. So I went there a handful of times. And then there's, like, all these really cool places, like, around... Well, when I lived in San Francisco, I went to some of the, like, what are they called? The Bay Area kind of beaches and stuff. But mostly like city stuff in San Francisco. And then like Humboldt County, there's like giant redwood trees and stuff. They're pretty awesome. On normal days, I wouldn't even be starting stream until midnight if I was lucky. And then, as always, we were like pushing our schedule forward. So now I'm like on a daytime schedule. So I was like just kind of sleeping when I can and streaming when I can and getting some sunshine. Today I left and went to that meetup and it was still a little bit sunny. Is this a geyser? Whoa! Oh my god. I'm gonna have absolutely no idea what to do here, obviously. Alright. We got geysers, probably on a timer, is what I'm imagining so far. This does look like a dry lake bed, so this is probably where our next monster is. This totally already reminds me of Tremors. You guys remember that movie, Tremors, from back in the day? I'm already starting to freak out because I don't know what's under the ground. Alright, if we kind of like veer towards the left, I think through the clouds, maybe we can unlock some of these clouds. What I really want to do is get over there for sure. Alright, actually, I think we gotta go this way. Come here, friend! Oh my god. He always keeps up when I don't yell at him. Maybe he thinks I'm asking him to stay there. I think we gotta just walk around this mountain a little bit. Hey, John Castillo! Yay! John's here! Come on, horse friend. It's so foggy. Oh my god. You know what I'm imagining right now is like 60 frames per second. I don't even know for sure if this is delivering me 60 frames per second because I don't honestly think so. But we were watching something that was 60 frames per second last night. It was like The Hobbit or something. And it was looking damn good. I was noticing my eyesight was better because I think because of the better frame rate. It was cool. But I would like to have a bigger, better screen one day. And like a computer that could handle it. But for now, I'm just so glad and grateful that I have 1280 by 720 stream that works. Oh my god, this is not Assassin's Creed, but I was just able to hop up that wall. I could not be happier right now. Unless the cat came and like walked up and sat in my lap or something. That's the only way I could be happier. After climbing up that wall with like ease, that was great. Damn it. You know when you're like going the wrong way? Classic. My goal with this game, now that I kind of have a good idea about how hard these monsters are, is like to at least defeat one monster per stream that I play this game. And we can always like bounce around and play different games, but okay, we gotta stay around this area because I think that, let's take a look at this shit. What the hell is going on here? See that coming out of the dry lake bed? That's what I have to freak out about. Oh my god. I'm trying to pull back and like hold still. Oh my god, this is so crazy. I'm already getting nervous just thinking about what kind of scary ass tremor monsters are under that sand. I already know that it's at a dry lake bed somewhere, so I think we're close. So before a scary monster jumps out and makes me piss my pants, I'll be right back. You guys ever like deal with like, I mean, I have this one light, the miniature ring light that's pretty cool, but it's so bright. Even on the lowest setting, it's so fucking bright. I'll find something to cover it eventually. Alright. So there's probably a big scary monster in here. Alright, let's see what we got. Sometimes you might actually have to look up a tutorial for this game. That's what I learned. Man, it's gonna be excruciating if we have to like go back and forth a million times to take on this monster. I'm so scared. Hey, Merga. Alright, we got 2 weapons here. Let's remember, we got the bow and arrow. Wait. Bow and arrow, and then we got this other one that's like a sword. I wonder what time it is for everyone. For me, it is 11:37 p.m. Alright, maybe we need to like shoot arrows into the... Oh yeah, 8:37 a.m. Sweet! Oh my god. I don't know if I saw any other hints about this particular enemy, or whatever, creature that's about to jump out and scare us and this. If anyone has any... Whoa! Insight about this, but ew, what's going on? Looks like a cheese volcano. What the fuck is that? I don't know why that would do anything. It's not me. Oh! Alright. Well, don't do that, it turns out. Oh, thank God I didn't die. No matter how far I would have to like go in a game to get to like a mission or quest, or to like get through a portion or whatever, it would always be preferable to real life problems. Like whenever I have fun, whenever I'm like struggling in a game, it's therapeutic because it's not real. Unlike real life problems, which really do wear on your soul, man. I am so appreciative for games because it's therapeutic. Of course, that thing only works when you're in the sunshine, so... Alright, let's look over here. Oh my god, we're way over here now. Holy crap. Something tells me that we're supposed to... Actually, I'm really not sure what we're supposed to do right now, but... I think if we turn to the right and we get over to that little, like, yellow icon to our right, I think then we'll be in a better situation. Wait, where the hell... I feel like we were close when we saw those spigots. Hey, Google. Google search Shadow of the Colossus walkthrough. I always like to wait until the very last minute to look up hints or whatever. Oh my god, look at. Oh, we must have come across it finally. Here we are. Yeah, we didn't need to ask Google after all. Look at us doing it. Hey provider, what's up? Welcome. You're here just in time. We just finally found our next boss. Near the dry riverbed. Look at all those stalagmite fall on yous. There's stalactites and there's stalagmites. And stalagmite fall on yous are actually the opposite. You gotta remember that that's like, whatever you think it is, like they might fall on you, it's the opposite. Hey crazy gamer, thank you for the host. I guess it's remastered. I don't know if it's totally remade or anything. Mostly identical. Oh, right, yes. Yeah, I can like somersault out of the way, that's good. Good news. I don't know how to take them down, but let me just try not to freak out for a second, and then I'll change my weapon, and then I'll fuck this dude up. I don't see anything on him that looks like remotely weak at all. This thing is like the biggest cockroach that's like encrusted with concrete. Like it's like part building, part bug, part gecko. Part gargantuous gecko dinosaur, part building. Where the hell am I supposed to hit this thing now? Those little tiptoes. Look, he's like Geico insurance gecko on crack. Look at that tail. I always wanted to get smacked in the face with a big dinosaur tail. Whoa! He's like a triceratops, almost. The armor really trips me out because, like, how the hell did the armor get there? Oh my god, are you serious? Whoa. Whoa, I'm still on him. Whoa! Oh my, look at him wagging his tail on my face. Man, I don't know about this. I don't see any glowing anything. He's also part turtle. Look at that turtle back thing he's got on there. Is it like I can really jump on him from the horse? Someone was saying that there's like a bird at some point that I can jump onto from the horse. Maybe it's like, oh my god, the bass is so cool. I know that if my headphones were even stronger, the bass would be rumbling. The power of the earth shall shake even the Colossus. Oh god. Oh no. Alright, yeah. Yeah, maybe we can climb the leg. I'll try that one. That's a good suggestion. Thanks. Oh, the sound effects are so cool. Oh my god. I don't know, man. I don't think I can jump up there, but maybe. Oh, look at it! When it's straight sometimes, maybe. crazy puzzle. So should we get like the earth to shake? The power of the earth shall shake even the Colossus. Oh, the steam vents. Good call. The power of the steam vents of the earth. Good one, friend. Way to put 2 and 2 together before me. Alright, let's lure him over to a vent. Oh my god. Can we just get him over on this one and wait for him? Hit him with the arrow. He's got too much armor. There we go. There's a timer for something. I think that's my health, actually. Oh my god. It might shake the Colossus too, but it's definitely gonna shake me. First and foremost. Alright. I love getting my ass beat. Hey there, Multiverse Mob. What's up, friend? Oh, power's on the ground. You can recover health faster. Okay, thanks. These look like teeth. It's so cool. Oh, hit him with the arrow to lure him? Alright, let's do that. We'll get him over one of these steam vents and then we'll lure him. I'm ready for him to get on the steam vent. Well, there he is. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way. Dude, the sound effects are so cool when he does that roar. That's so cool. Whoa! What's going on? Whoa, look at the horse helping. What in the hell is going on over here? I was trying to get out of the way in time, but emphasis on tried to. Hey there, Chromie. Welcome, friend. What's up? Come here, motherfucker. In the eyeball. I was really trying to get out of the way in time, but I couldn't. Look, okay, there's the spray under his body. What's gonna happen? Whoa! 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 Look at that now. That's what happens. Do I have to like get something underneath him after that? Oh, look at that's working. Whoa! Dude, he's so massive. Whoa! The way the bass rumbles is so cool. I'll bet half of the people watching this have better headphones than I do right now. Alright, let's get him over another one of these. Whoa. Oh my god, dudes. Climb on him? Oh, thanks. It looks super good remastered. Did you play the original one, Crummy? Oh my god. I don't know how to get up there from the leg. I must get up to myself. I can get on his tail, but I support the body of the floating Colossus. Whoa. Looks like he's about to sit on our face. Oh my god. Let's get the hell out of here. Seem to be tickling him, let alone doing any damage. Whoa. Whoa! Nice! If I was a 3D artist, I would totally want to make something as colossal as the enemies in this game. So awesome. I thought it was like aim for the legs that support the body of the floating Colossus. So I thought shooting at the legs. Oh my god, the sound. There's one. Whoa! Whoa! Look how big! Whoa! The running under him is so cool. Alright, oh, here's the geyser. It's so hard to see the geysers unless they're on. Where is it? Oh my god. I'm like, how could I lose that creature? Alright, there it is. right when we got him right above that thing again? Oh. You don't like those sound effects with him? I like a lot of them. The dodge is so slow, but that's just... I gotta be faster. So freaking epic. Already I lose like all that health. Yeah, I wish that my headphones would do the audio justice for the game. Alright, buddy bro, come stand on this big volcano thing. I love our horse, he's so cute. The way he skids towards us. Never fast enough. Get on top of the volcano, bro. Yes! Yes! Watch out, horse friend. Does anyone know where the weak spots are after I jump up on him? I don't think this is right. This would be so cool if we had like a real movie, like a movie room with like a recliner that like had a seat that vibrated with along with the remote control and like the audio. Wow, he's crazy! Why do I have to take all that damage? Like, it didn't even touch me. That is helping actually with the arms. Let's see. Whoa. Yeah, buddy, we gotta keep him down while that volcano goes on him. I am. I'm aiming for the legs. Right there. The armpit. I'm just hoping just in time for another one of these volcano things on me. Those legs, like I've never seen a creature like this before. Oh, there! Inside the feet. Oh, there. Now I know. I didn't see those spots before. Then we'll probably get, I don't know, up on here. Almost. Oh my god. Whoa! Look at that furry belly! Oh my god, that's so crazy! Am I supposed to give him a big cuddle, I hope? I love climbing on fur. Alright, we didn't do it in time. Gotta get him again. Why do I gotta take all that damage? I was like getting totally out of the way. Hey there, Mons. What's up, buddy? Nice to see you. Yay! Oh my god. So scary. Salmon cakes, that sounds good, friend. God damn it, I'm gonna die any second. I think it does lure him over that thing more, but so killing me first. Oh no. Well, at least we found our next creature to overtake and stuff. Alright, let's get him over that geyser. Here he comes. Alright, here's our chance. So painful to lure them over there. Like, you gotta, like, I don't know, get them, I guess. Not sure where to go from, like, where we were, like, climbing on his fur, but once we get back there, we'll try to figure it out. I think we gotta lure him out and then like get him on top of each one of these one at a time. I should try getting on the horse more, like. The horny toad. God damn it. There we go. Yes! Whoa! Oh my god! Oh, we're gonna die again. Look at the horse trying to help. I was thinking about the I was thinking so much about that thing right there and I forgot about the foot. Whoa. Oh my god, it's so crazy. Oh, no way. Wait. Whoa. We were already almost dead though, so wish us luck. Oh my god, then what do we do? We'll never know because we got our bow and arrow. We should have changed our weapon first. So cool. Yeah, buddy. As long as you're on the side or on the top, then you can get back up to the top, I think. We'll find out. Oh, no, maybe not. Not while I'm here, the sword. Not really. Gotta get back up, I guess. Over here, fuckface. Where the hell did it go? How could I lose this creature? So big. Maybe that's the geyser that we gotta bring him to. So insane. under the foot again while he's on top of this geyser. I gotta do the geyser thing a few times. I think we got the first 2 feet, we gotta get the second 2 feet. But it does, it gets him down. I thought he was on top of the geyser, but not really very well right now, actually. He does not like taking baths. Pretty sure as soon as the geyser goes off again, it'll deliver more damage. Yes! Whoa, so massive. So cool. Yes. Hey there, Marcus. What's up, buddy? Hey, I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I'm just playing some more Shadow of the Colossus. Definitely a challenge, but it's all good. It's a good type of game for like right before you go to bed, because you know that you'll probably have some crazy ass dreams later. That's how I feel right now. I'm tired, but I'm still playing. I hope to dream about this thing later. So the geyser gets him, and then whoa, there he goes! Look at it! There he goes! There's our chance. Oh my god! He's like a turtle when he gets stuck on his back. He can't get up. He's like Gamora. How do you pronounce it? Gamora? The horse trying to help. Hurry up, little buddy. Help. All right, now what do I do? I got my sword. Oh no! I didn't get my sword out in time. Now he's like back on his feet. So close yet so far away. You're right, friend, but like saw that trying to get his attention with the bow and arrow first. I'm gonna take a really quick break, friends. I can tell this battle is gonna go on for a few. Safety first. That's gotta learn how to retain our health before it's too late. Immediately like gives me damage, even though it's like I might be running, I might be strafing, whatever. How much damage he deals? Like we're gonna even go to hide. I need my horse. Save me, bro. Alright, this mission's all about being on the horse. Why didn't I guess it crossed my mind, but I didn't really act on it until now. Goes to show if you have an intuition about riding your horse off into the distance, you should probably do that, especially when this thing's shooting flaming lasers at you. The horse and look how cute. Finally, getting the hang of riding a horse. Too many words now. Thanks, friend. Yeah, I was riding the horse this whole time. I was having a hard time riding the horse, but now I'm realizing that it's like time to learn how to use the horse. Whoa! Right on the top of that geyser. Underneath his feet, right? Alright, let's see him. Now he's gonna do upward dog yoga position here. Alright, foot fetish. Gotta get him right there in the foot. reason. Yeah, the character creations in this game are so cool. Like, this thing's got scales, concrete. Supported. We've been trying to do this, but I guess not well enough. Anyway, it's got scales, horns, fur. And it's got body parts that look like building, like concrete and like, I don't know, some sort of actual architecture. We got the feet at least once. Look at the way he does this upward dog motion, and then no matter where I'm standing, I definitely receive some damage there, but whatever. Classic. Thanks, friend. We were around a geyser, and we definitely got the geyser to get him once, but I think it's got to happen like 2 or 3 times for it to even phase it slash him. Why are these creatures? To see all 4 feet exposed, but I guess like it seems like 2 at a time. Like 2 were exposed, and it's 3 as I got it once. Geyser. Let's get over geyser first and then start stabbing. Man, I can't even concentrate when I'm on the horse. I'm trying to run for dear life when the horse is like jumping into a wall and just like I'll meet you over here, horse. That shit happens, dude. On a horse, that doesn't happen as much. Agro! Come on, fucker. Agro! I mean, friend. Agro! Yeah! Just past the geyser, horse. Dude. This is causing some real, like, strain on my imagination right now. Strain as in it's effective. My heart feels like it's like running right alongside our character. I wonder if anyone's ever had a heart attack in my game. Just like I think the fear feels real from games. When there's a scary part in a game, it feels real because it's not real, and so you're like able to imagine it being going on. I don't know, that's just making me make sense in my head. emotions that I feel when I play this. I'm getting threatened like this. Get on your horse, Frank. Get on your horse. I just like my timing sucks is all. It's like everything I want to do happens like several seconds too late. Get over your friend. Well, I'm definitely gonna play through this game eventually. We played through The Last Guardian a couple times last year. So I've been looking forward to this one for a long time. I'm glad we're finally here. It's definitely a good challenge. I'm glad that we're right in the midst of it. And you know, the fact that it's not too easy and I've been like struggling a little bit in a good way means it's a good challenge. This game's fun. It's fun and I like hard, fun challenges. They're different than regular challenges that are boring and stupid. I like challenges that are like creative and interesting too. Then he gets on his side. You gotta like crawl around just in time to, I guess, remain on his back. So there's like something on his head that we have to get to, or the spot. I don't know, but after we take down this enemy, I'm gonna go make something for dinner and then probably pass the fuck up. My schedule is all kinds of messed up. I'm trying to get back on regular schedule. Nice. See right there? That's where I fucked it all up. I'm up to all that over again. Look at the way it's diagonal. The camera's it's so unique that I'm still not used to it after playing it for like several sessions. Oh my god, did I even switch to my sword or what? Nope, but now we have. Look at stairs, stairs, stairs. If I could go over to the right, those look just like stairs to me. They're obviously not stairs. Are you serious? We're so close to getting to his back. Normally he would crawl across the way, or for whatever reason right now he will not. See it, guys. Thanks, Franny. I'll try to be quicker. I don't know if I have anything else planned for tomorrow morning, but if I don't, then I might just like jump back into this tomorrow morning, like right after coffee. Conquer, what's up? This is the stuff that nightmares are made out of. This is the type of nightmare that I would look forward to because it's not real. Come on. It looks like a gigantic beetle. You guys ever play that game Dumb Beetles? feet, for British time. Alright, let's go. You gotta get under his feet. Or else. You gotta get his back. If I don't get this one, I might rage quit. Just one more. I'm so tired. Normally I would not give up that easily. I've never given up that easily, but I'm honestly I'm tired. Let's see if we can make it this time. But either way, oh, see right there, I always do that. So remembering my fucking failures. Avoid them. Are you serious, dudes? I'm trying to grab onto his like triceratops, like horns or whatever they are. Please, for the love of God, you cannot stop to change your weapon up on here. Hurry up, little motherfucker. Serious? Alright. This happened to me like 3 times already. You gotta do it faster. Sorry, I'm a little bit like less freaky than normal right now. I'm pretty sleepy. Probably gonna sign off in a bit here, but I was missing my friends. My friends that are normally here in chat late at night. Thanks, friend. X is not working. Once he's in vertical mode, then forget it. It's back to the fucking square one. Normally X works, but for the day is to take down this one monster. I knew I was tired when I started, but I figured that we could try to take down one enemy in this game. That was my goal. So hopefully we don't have to give up before that goal. Just aim for the ball sack. Okay, where's the geyser at? You don't always need 2 hands for this game. Hey there, Rogue. Hey, friend. Thank you for the encouragement. I've been so tired lately. I've been trying to plan for the perfect share of the cool little video clips that we made and you sent me. Thank you for that. I'm gonna share those over this week. Just been kind of catching up on things. So. A little bit behind, but I still definitely intend to share some of those videos that you edited, so thank you. This is why I need a bigger screen with 60 frames per second. I can't even see that gigantic enemy right now. Do you? I don't see it anywhere. My goal would be to do it for sure. Just right through the other side of that geyser, friend. Right over here, little horse friend. Now, where is that crazy ass creature? Stand right here in the middle of this volcano. So tired though, oh my god. That thing is fucking scared the little daylights out of me. Look at this enemy. I gotta get Convor's help. first like 3 times I died in the middle of this boss fight, I was just tripping out on the badass audio design. But now I'm really trying to get him over this geyser and get up on his back ASAP. When he rears up, I always feel like my reaction time is so delayed. I always get damage from him. Come on, Geyser, don't let me down, man. We came this far, we got this monster on top of you, Geyser, friend. Where are you, buddy, to save me? All side. Foot fetish time. Alright, let's go. And by that I mean we gotta aim for these lasers on the feet. Hey there, Rogue. Thank you for the hose. Alright, here's where I always fuck my life, so wish me luck, because not only is it timed, but we gotta hurry the fuck up. I don't know how to run any faster than this, but here we are. Get up on the leg. Look at us. This time we entered from the back end. We entered from the front all those other times we messed up. Maybe this is actually the way. Hurry up, ass fucker. I only just say it like that because I've been trying to do this for like an hour. Look at this. Look at that shit. So awesome and crazy. It took me forever to get up here. Look at the horse trying to help down there. God, almost. It didn't have to take me this long, but there's always like that sweet spot to stream when you're like sleepy and like in a dream state and you want to play a game. And at least for me, and then like there's a fine line between that and me being like genuinely super sleepy. I'm like somewhere in between right now, but if we can take down this enemy before I go to bed, I can go to bed a happy person. What the hell else? I think that there's another one. Like, there must be another one on his back or something. Remember how hard it was to get up here before? I don't see any other glowing spots yet. I wonder what else here. Maybe there's like a command center above the head. Let's try it. Whoa. Maybe we just didn't Oh, we just didn't get that spot enough. Classic. Awesome. Look at how so cool. Now that's an enemy. Yeah, we did it. We made our daily goal for the game. I also want to play like 7 hours of Apex Legends, but I really have to sleep and then maybe after that. Well, now we're starting to hear the voice of our beloved who's dead, who we're trying to bring back to life. Haven't seen that much daylight in days. I love that type of shit, dudes. Explosions and like big buildings. Oh, the next foe, the next foe. What is it? Isolated somewhere. Shaking the earth its gaze upon thee. And then we're just left to think about our lives. Alright, friends, well, I would play longer, but yeah, like I was saying, my sleep schedule's a little bit messed up right now, so we're gonna sign off, and then I'll come back tomorrow all refreshed and rejuvenated. But I'm really glad that I got to go to an IRL meetup today. That was invigorating, and I got quite a bit of work done before that. And yesterday I came out with a brand new YouTube video, and I think I've been spamming like everywhere, so chances are you probably already saw me mention it, but in case you didn't, it's like on my main JenniNexus channel. It's my second dev blog for 2019, and it took me like 60 attempts to record it well. I had like a bunch of ones that I had to throw out. I was just like, ah. And then finally did it, and then I still got to do some things, but I made a friend an emote today. That was fun. And then, but by tomorrow I really have to do these voice acting lines for my friend's cartoon game. And it's going to be awesome, but I've been trying to relax my vocal cords the last couple of days. That's why I didn't stream. And then today I really wanted to come back because I was like wanting to play a game. I missed my friends here in chat. I just kind of like have that routine, like that sensation that drives me towards like my routine. And one of the routine things that I'm used to that I love and enjoy is playing games and socializing with my friends here on Twitch. But last week I even tried doing the Facebook gaming thing for a little while. I might do that again once this week, we'll see. I really don't know, friends, but I don't know if there's really a place for me in the world, but we'll find out. We'll find out together. It's quality, not quantity. At least when it comes to priorities, for me, it's like I'd rather have good company than a lot of bad company. But yeah, I'm tired, friends. Meow.